Hello, my name is AutoBodyMan. I thank those people who watched my videos and commented on those and basically the support I've been given for this past season about doing these videos. I thank you for. Today's video is talking about what's coming up next season with when springtime comes back around. These are the products A, I used, or B, I'm going to be futurely using. For starters, I got me, thanks to my stepdad and his weird habit of collecting cameras, when I was down in Indiana, and I told you all I wasn't streaming this past time that I wasn't streaming, I went down to visit my uncle and help him out during a tough time. Well, while I was down there, my stepdad talked to me, and I told him I needed help trying to get a new camera because I got tired of using my iPhone, which is the last video my iPhone's going to be doing for these videos. Now I got this nifty little camera with a lot of different attachments that I'm going to enjoy using, and hopefully y'all do too. So that is my new camera, and here's some of the products I've used this year and I will be using next year. For starters, if you notice from my previous videos, this is the degreaser I'll be using forever. It's one of the top of the line degreasers. You could also use it for soap, and I'm going to be showing you this on another video for the last season video. It's going to be a long episode. I figure I'd give it to you now. But this is what I'm going to be using to wash the Buick again. So that, and I'm going to show you how to clean out your car too with a shop vac. And also thanks to my stepdad. And I figured I'd let you know he actually works at an auto store, and he helped me get some of these products that you see here today, aka this bucket from Pet Boys. I will put a link down in the description to show you where some of these products come from. I already did a video for this AutoSpa buffer. It's a little nifty little buffer that you can get for like $40 at Walmart. And when you're first learning out how to use buffers, this is the one you're going to want to run with for like 5 or 6 years until you feel comfortable of using a top of the line buffer like this. With this buffer, I recommend also using this new finish. It might tell you might not need to use a buffer with it, but I feel like it gets the shine better out if you know how to use it properly. I will also be showing you the comparison video between this compound and this buffer versus this buffer next year. So stay tuned for that. But when we're talking about our new products, this is, mind you, these are going to be shown in next videos. It's the tape I'm going to be using, duct tape for one, for preventing certain parts, and I'll show you how to use that. Painter's tape is always a must, and we got art tape that we got from Dollar Tree. If you want to know where these come from, always leave a comment down in the section below, and I'll be happy to help you with that. Now this stuff right here, this is the stuff I'm talking about for next year. For starters, this is a new buffer. It comes as a kit. It comes with this right here and this right here. This was like $170 a kit that you can get at Pet Boys, and it's usually hard to find because Pet Boys' website is kind of not user friendly. But if you like to go in the store, they usually have stuff there, and if they don't have it there, they could always ship it to you. So that's a good thing. And I mean ship it to you as in shipping it to the store so that you can pick it up at the store. This buffer, what I was told was a multi-variable when it comes to amp speed. And we'll test that out next year. And compared to the AutoSpal, which is a 1 speed, it's like 15,000 RPMs. This one goes between 2,500 and 6,800 RPMs. Orbitals per minute, let's put it that way. And then the stuff that came with this kit was a 1-step sealer. This will help in our future Endeavor projects. This you can get at all this stuff you can get at Pep Boys for starters. I'll put a link down in the description below so you understand where I got this stuff. Except for these two. These are all Craftsman, that's Sears. This is a back to black trim restorer. Plastic and trim restorer. It works only on black parts. We're going to test this next year and basically get it to work properly. See if it gets to work properly. Okay. These two. These are unique buffer pads that will only work with this style of buffer where it has a let's see, Velcro like pad. So if you get this buffer, make sure you get the proper equipment for it. Like these are good replacement stuff when you're wanting to wax or when you're wanting to polish. Always look different because it always is better to do different. This is a different wax pad. We're going to test it up against this Craftsman wax pad and see which one's better. If it's the name brand of this Grotto's Garage, and I have a magazine for this. You can actually get this from the actual supplier. It probably costs more, but Pep Boys is usually cheaper. But if you're talking about getting top of the line stuff anyways, go to the actual magazine. I'll put that link in the description down below too. But we're going to test these two out. Same with the buffer pads. This came with the set too. So this is this is a buffer pad, very soft cotton, top of the line. This Craftsman buffer pad is foam. We're going to test the foam versus the cotton. So that's another project that we're going to be working on. If we ever get orange peel in the future, this will help with that. So it actually help. But I don't see that we might have orange peel in the future. But if we do, this is the pad I'm going to be using. And when that video comes, we'll be using this pad. We need to use that, but we're still going to use it. This spray bottle you can get at any local store in general. It's very nice when it comes to using degreaser or soap when you go to spray on a car. But I like to use the degreaser I have here and use 4-part degreaser to 1-part water. So I know I get stuff clean. These products right here are all by Grotto's Garage. We're also going to be testing all of these products. These products are different in the fact that Grotto Garage is one of the name brand products. We're going to put it to the test because this is the machine wax, which doesn't have silicone in it. But if you're going to use a wax, make sure it doesn't have silicone. I please beg you. None of these products have silicone in it. I can vouch for that part myself, because if it had silicone in it, I wouldn't use it. Basically, these two are style of wax. This is a compound, and this is a different style of wax. We're going to try to use all of these products. So if you like to stay tuned for next year, I hope you do. And I enjoy the speed wax, by the way. I have 2 bottles of this. It doesn't take much to put on it. If you're ever going to use a wax, always get the speed shine, because it uses with the buffer and it makes it last longer. This is AutoBodyMan saying I hope you have an auto body day, and I'll see you next year.